It was a fun weekend in the NFL playoffs, some great games on Saturday and Sunday, but now we get back to Monday, and Monday means basketball, NBA, and college hoops, daily money-making opportunities for the rest of the winter here. And January is a great time to be playing pro basketball. And I think there's a good situation in the national TV game tonight at 7 Eastern between the Spurs and 76ers. I'm going to break this game down and give you a money-making opportunity when I do so. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV, and I'm looking at your primetime matchup, 7 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV tonight on Monday, Spurs and 76ers. Now, the side is tricky in this one. I think the total is the best money-making opportunity. I'm going to get to that for you in a moment, but it's a very unique scheduling spot for Philadelphia. They're coming off back-to-back road games, wins at Orlando and Charlotte. They have this home game now against San Antonio, and then they're going to be on the road for 5 straight road games right after this. So it's a standalone home game sandwiched between 7 road games. Very unique scheduling spot. And there's a couple ways to look at the angle. Sure, they probably want to get a home win, their only home game in a couple weeks. But I also think it can be a distracted spot. And they won Saturday, got back late Saturday night into Sunday morning. Now they got to prepare for another week plus on the road. So I don't know if they're going to be fully focused to win this game and cover the 13.5-point spread. But then again, the Spurs can be really bad on the road at times. Do we trust them to stay within the number? So instead of looking at the 13.5 or 14-point spread, I'm going to look at the over-under. It opened 238.5. It's down to 237 as of Monday afternoon, and I agree with that move. I think there is value with the under in this game tonight between the Spurs and 76ers for a couple reasons. First of all, Philadelphia did not play well offensively against Charlotte on Saturday, just 42% shooting, one of the lowest scoring NBA games of the season, just 186 total points. That would go under this total by almost 50 points. So I do think there's some wiggle room here, to say the least. Yet the Philly defense was pretty strong, just 41% allowed. Now, granted, Charlotte's a terrible offensive team, and LaMelo Ball was not playing for the Hornets as well. But the other thing I'm going to point out defensively is the Spurs, for most of the season, been a really bad defensive team. A young team, obviously. Wemby in the middle, though, has some potential to shut teams down in the lane. And it does look like maybe the Spurs are starting to turn the corner for a couple reasons. First of all, they have covered 8 of their last 10 games against the spread. They're 8-2 ATS their last 10. And they've also been playing better defense. On the season, this team was allowing almost 50% shooting a month ago. But over their last 8 games, they've given up over 51% shooting just twice in those 8 games. And they've repeatedly held teams in the mid-40 range, which is well above their seasonal average. And those include some tough road games. They held the Celtics on the road to just 46.5% shooting. Also played at Atlanta, held the Hawks to just 43% shooting. So they've been playing well, and this is the 5th and final of this road trip here. So I look for them to buckle down and continue on the defensive side. Both teams might be a little distracted here. Once again, Philly with all the road games coming up. San Antonio returning home for the first time in a couple weeks. So instead of looking at the side, let's look at the total under 237, as I think both defenses have some upside. Both offenses might be a little distracted tonight. I like under 237 between the Spurs and 76ers, and that is your national TV game on NBA TV at 7 Eastern tonight on Monday. Hey, basketball is a great money-making opportunity this year. Football's been great all season. In fact, yesterday on the NFL playoffs, a 2-0 sweep. But don't forget, we had a 2-0 college basketball sweep the day before on Saturday. In fact, all sports combined, football and basketball, the last 2 weeks is now 24-10 against the spread as we head into this new week. Not a bad time to get on board and try a 7-day all-access and save 30% instantly when you do so. Get 7 days and nights of my best bets. Normally it's $99. It's just $69 this week, but you got to have promo code ACCESS7, ACCESS 7, the number 7, ACCESS7. Details, the promo code, it's on my page right now, along with daily free plays. Check it out, Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, and get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. Follow me on Twitter as well, at Steve Merrill, 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on Twitter. Also post free plays throughout the week on Instagram, on IG. Follow me there. And don't forget, comment below. I read all the comments. I reply back. Who do you like tonight on Monday in the NBA? What are your thoughts on the Spurs 76ers game and other best bets you like tonight on Monday? Comment below. I read them, I reply back. Thumbs up, like, and don't forget, hit subscribe and hit the bell for instant alerts. You know, when all these free play solo videos go up every day of the week for college and pro basketball. And also, I'll have NFL solo videos for both championship games this weekend. And, of course, my NFL Fade the Public championship edition of this weekend as well. So hit subscribe and hit the bell for instant alerts. And once again, if you want an instant 30% discount on a 7-day all-access, I'm 24-10 the last 2 weeks. Get on board this week and win big. You get basketball all week, plus both the NFC and AFC championship games. When you go board tonight on Monday, it gets you 7 full days and nights, gets you through next Sunday, championship Sunday. But use promo code ACCESS7 For that instant $30 discount, Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com, and stay tuned right here to Wager Talk TV for more great college and pro basketball preview videos coming up next.